Alright, so I did the SoundCloud header first. I did a header as the first tag, and then I created a nav with the list item of a logo, which can be replaced with a background image of their actual logo, and then the home, and then collection, and then I did a form with the search bar and a button to submit. And then I continued the nav with an upload, which is seen here. And then I put user here, which can be created as where it is a drop down, and you can make the picture a drop down. And then the name can be just replaced with JavaScript. And then I continued the nav with notifications, messages, and more options. And these can be replaced with background images as well. My second component, which was Twitch's CTA, I selected the I did a section to contain everything, which will have a background image around here, and then I created another section with the video, which is seen here, with the heading 3 tag right here, and you can also replace this with a background image. And then I did a paragraph tag of playing with Paper Mario, with a link of Paper Mario. And then I created an H2 for another section heading with a paragraph tag right here. And then I did another paragraph under that, which creates the link for the click here, and then the rest of that. And then I created a list with the images, which is shown right here, for the multiple images down here. For my third one, I created a section to contain all of this, and then I did a nav with this H2 right here as a section heading with the nav with the list items right here, and then you can also add the side with a right border. And then I created a main section, which is this section right here, with another section 2 heading, because it's a section heading with a paragraph here, and then another paragraph which will be able to add the bottom border to this paragraph tag. And then I created articles for these, which is, and then I put the images there because they do convey the message of getting started, the community guidelines, brand guidelines, etc. And also the paragraph tags. And then for the articles, you can also put the borders around them as well and give them spacing. For the Reddit login, I created a section to contain the whole thing, and then a paragraph tag of exit, which can be replaced with an image of just the X. And then I created a section for create account, and then I had a heading 2 tag, and then 6 inputs for the form here. And then as you can see, there's no labels, so it's just placeholder text. So I put placeholder text here. And then I did a button to submit the thing, and then I closed that form. And then I created another section for the sign-in, which has 4 inputs, which is the username, password, the readme, the remember me, and then the sign-in. And then I put the reset password outside the form, because it really doesn't obtain to signing in unless you forgot your password. And then I created a paragraph tag at the bottom with the information about the user agreement and the privacy policy. Next is the Reddit footer, which I created a section to hold all of this, which you can give a border and a border radius, as you can see. And then I created articles because there's really no point in putting them in sections. I did an H2 for all of these, and then I did a list of all the links, as you can see here, and then a paragraph tag with the user agreement, privacy policy, and all that jazz. For the Twitch footer nav, I created a footer and then did a nav in there, and then I created a list item for all of these links, and I created a list item for this image because it does convey a message, but it can be replaced with a background image, and it could link to back to the home page. And then I did a paragraph tag right at the bottom with the copyright of the Twitch company. And then Facebook login, I created a section with a H2 login, and then you could put the bottom border down at the bottom. And then I created labels and inputs for the email, phone, password, and then they keep me logged in and the login. And then also in the form, inside the paragraph tag, because you can also sign up if you don't have an account with Facebook. And then I put forgot your password outside of the form because it really doesn't convey, it only really obtains to if you don't remember your password. Imgur contact form, I put this whole thing into a section, and then I created this as an H1 because it conveys the message of this is the contact Imgur's, their page that you land on. And then I did a paragraph tag with links inside of it, and then I created a list, an ordered list with list items with H2s and paragraph tags because they're like subheadings, and then paragraph, subheading, paragraph, subheading, paragraph, etc. And then you can add the border radius around them later during CSS. My next component, I did the gold pretend blog, which this is a section right here, as you can see here. And then I created a figure because they're images with captions. So I did a figure with fit caption for each one, and then you could add you can make them display block, and then give them an opaque background, and then put white text over them. And then you can create this as a section, as like the main section with a H2, and then add a background to it, and then this would be links to the other pages or whatever, and then an image which also conveys a message of another H2, and then a paragraph tag, and then this would be an aside, and then this would be an H2 with a paragraph tag, and then a list of the Facebook and the Twitter, which these can be replaced with background images. And then my last one, I created a section to contain all of this, and then I did an image because this image pertains to this text. And then I did a H2 of customization, which can be a image can be added to that tag as a background image, and then a paragraph tag to explain about what the image is showing. And that's it. 9 minutes, baller.